Most staff of most people, when they meet or they met Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, our founding prime minister, they were very nervous or scared of him. And especially for the crew, the pilots and the cabin crew. Most of them were very, on the edge. But to me, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew was a very nice person, a gentleman, firm, don't smile much, but I like him. I've served him a couple of times. That was, of course, many years back in the 70s and the 80s. And it was a great pleasure to serve Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and his wife, of course. Mrs. Lee Kuan Yew was an adorable, lovable lady. I can relate a few incidences, maybe a little bit funny though. Yeah, there was a pilot. He came to the first class and he handed the autobiography written by Mr. Lee Kuan Yew for him to autograph, to sign. So Mr. Lee Kuan Yew took the book from him, looked at him, and then just kept quiet and he carried on with his work. And the poor guy, the pilot, was standing there like attention next to Lee Kuan Yew, but Mr. Lee was oblivious until his wife, who was seated across the aisle in the first class, of course, row one, called him out, said, "Harry, the pilot has got to fly the plane, you know." And then he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then he autographed the book and he gave it to the pilot. There was another incident. He was flying with one of the ministers seated next to him, and they were discussing, talking about some work. Then the stewardess came to take a bow order. It was a short flight, I think Singapore KL or KL Singapore. And the stewardess asked Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, would he like to have a drink? And he said no. And then the junior minister next to him, requested for a Australian beer, a Foster beer. Then Mr. Lee Kuan Yew turned and looked at the minister and looked at the stewardess. Don't give him a Foster, give him a Tiger. The stewardess was taken aback. Was it a joke? Or was Mr. Lee Kuan Yew serious? So she asked the minister again, do you still want your Tiger beer? The guy said, no, a Foster Australian, Tiger would be good. I like Tiger beer. You see? The guy revered Lee Kuan Yew so much that even he meant it as a joke, the minister took it seriously. Then there was another incident. One of our crew, a chief steward, served him the caviar course. And at that time, Singapore was trying to promote Speak Mandarin campaign. And then when the trolley came to Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, he asked the chief steward, this is caviar? The chief steward replied, yes. How do you say caviar in Mandarin? Wow, the guy panicked, his face turned pale. And then Mrs. Lee Kuan Yew saw this guy was so scared. So Mrs. Lee Kuan Yew, of course, at the other side of the aisle, turned around and said, Harry, stop harassing the gentleman, will you? So Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, name was Harry, said, oh, I was just, I'm trying to learn Mandarin too, you know. So I don't know what he told his wife, what caviar is. Of course, the chief steward quickly pushed the trolley to the back. And there are some more incidences which I can't remember offhand, but if I can recall, I will come back to you. and tell you more. Okay? Thank you.